Welcome to the new Business Resource Center. The BRC is San Angelo's one-stop shop for entrepreneurs who are looking to launch their venture or to strengthen or expand their existing enterprise. Located at 69 North Chadbourne Street, the BRC is home to 3 economic development partners: the ASU Small Business Development Center, the Business Factory, and the City of San Angelo Development Corporation. Let's take a closer look at what the BRC has to offer, starting with the Small Business Development Center.
Well, the SBDC is a nationwide program of assistance to small businesses, whether they're starting a business or they're existing businesses looking at growing or expanding. It is funded by state and federal tax dollars. We've been here at ASU since 1990, so 23 years of service, and we serve about 500 clients a year. Probably 40% of those clients are existing businesses, and we help them with a whole range of small business issues, from planning a business, loan proposals, financial analysis, financing for their business, starting a business, permits, regulations, taxes, human resources, marketing. The whole gamut of issues that a small business will face, we'll help them with. On the training side, we do about 100 seminars or workshops a year here at the SBDC on all different business topics and issues. The business advising one-on-one with the business person, either here in the office or at their business or another location, that is free. And also it's very confidential. We have confidentiality agreements that we sign. In essence, that we will not discuss their business outside of the office, and that's important. But the business advising is free, whether it's 2 hours or 200 hours, no charge whatsoever. On the training side, most of the seminars and workshops are free. There are a few that we charge a nominal fee for, just to help cover the cost of putting on the workshops and seminars. And then we have a few workshops, maybe a couple, that have a higher charge, but because we have a lot of expenses with those. But most of our seminars and workshops are free. We talk about the services that we provide, and then we just ask a series of questions to see where they're at in their idea, how well developed the idea is, what their experience level is, if they've owned a business before, or what other transferable skills or knowledge they may have. If they decide to proceed with starting a business, then we sit down and we start working on the real technical aspect of helping them with a business plan. That could be a simple plan or a very complex plan, depending on the business. And then we work through cash flow projections, profit and loss projections, turn it into a loan proposal if it means they need to get money from a lender, turn it into a loan proposal that they can present to the lender. So that's part of the series of things we walk them through. I met with a business owner last night that was part of a seminar we gave, and she's walking out the door. She says, "I can feel the energy this place has, and it's really neat." And she said, "I want to be part of it in some way." And that's the vision that we had. And we really didn't know exactly what we meant in reality what that was going to be, but that comment, I think, is part of what we really wanted to do. Proximity is everything, and efficiency is everything. You know, if we can say, "Let's walk down the hall and meet so and so," that can help you, or I'm going to call this person into this meeting who's just across the hall, and we have the conference rooms that we can do that with. That's important, and because that close relationship or proximity is real important to what we do. And if you send somebody across town or something, there is a likelihood they won't follow up with that, or they'll put it off, or whatever. And this kind, we can make it happen now, and that means a lot.
Several SBDC clients have earned a place in the Business Incubator program. Recently, the Incubator was rebranded as the Business Factory, which is just right up the stairs from the SBDC.
The Center for Entrepreneurial Development is really what we call a business incubator. And so a business incubator is a place where a small business can come and have office space, and it also provides that administrative support and business support to that individual, to that business, in order to help them be successful. So business incubators, depending upon the community, will provide different services, provide different types of spaces. For example, there can be an incubator where it's individual office spaces, or it can actually be an open space where people can come and do more collaborative type of work as they're growing their business. And so the Center for Entrepreneurial Development actually has both types of business functions, where folks can come, set up their office, meet with clients, meet with customers, conduct their business on a confidential basis. But also what we have is an open space where folks can come, meet with others, meet with a group of clients, and really build their business on a much more collaborative style. When a small business gets started, typically it's very difficult for them to afford all the office equipment that it takes to get a business going. So for example, we have office furniture that's available. We have the office equipment such as copiers and fax machines and printers. And what we also provide though is a simple way of putting it is staff that helps that individual, helps the business if they need to run an errand, or if they need to have a package delivered, or if they need to have their mail set up. It's really kind of helping that structural side of the business get started. So that administrative help even could possibly be meeting and greeting their customers, their clients as they come in. So it gives that business a very professional image. I actually see the Business Resource Center as a much better location than having us kind of on our own. And I guess I would say that most of the partners would agree with that being in the Business Resource Center and having an opportunity to coordinate services on a daily basis is a much more effective way of meeting the needs of the folks that want to start a business in San Angelo. When you can go right across the hall with a client, or if there's a specific question that comes up, you get to have that interaction and that problem solved immediately. We decided to go down the road more of the business factory to give individuals, the community, a little better understanding that we're here to grow businesses versus we're another acronym that might be difficult to understand what we do. I think sometimes when people hear the term entrepreneurial, they think of your Bill Gates and your Steve Jobs of the world. And really for us, it's the one individual that may have a home-based business but wants to grow it into something more. So we're much more of the smaller business owner, and we want to make sure that those folks feel welcome and understand that that's who we're here for. When it comes to the business factory and the business incubator, I think the passion from the organization is really that desire to grow those small businesses. Here in San Angelo, having your own business can be a very viable career, and we don't want business ownership to be intimidating. We don't want it to be frustrating for an individual. And if those folks would reach out to the incubator, to the Small Business Development Center, to the Workforce Board, to the Chamber. There are so many resources that are available for a small business owner to be successful here. I get excited just letting folks know that it doesn't have to be a challenge. It doesn't have to be a scary venture. You can make it work. And so I'd rather give those folks the peace of mind that they can do it, or the confidence to do it, and to see them be successful than to shy away from business ownerships.
A business factory client may grow to the point that it warrants job growth incentives from the BRC's third partner, the City of San Angelo Development Corporation. The cosaDC is located on the building's first floor.
cosaDC, as we call it, was formed under what's called as a Type B corporation, which basically means that our primary interest, or our primary objective, is to create what they call primary jobs. Most of those jobs are in manufacturing or industrial type activities, and they are the overall intent is to bring money from outside the community into the community and hence grow the economy, as opposed to, say, a retail function which basically circulates money within the economy. We try to base everything on the number of jobs created and what that incentive would be if we were to just give a cash incentive. So we try to equate whatever we do to a per job incentive. With cosaDC, I think what we try to establish is a sort of working relationship with the businesses that we're dealing with. Between cosaDC, which is not really a government entity but a government-owned entity, we are a private. We are a nonprofit corporation. We just happen to be owned by the city. The intent of this building originally was to provide a one-stop shop, if you will, for anyone wanting to do business in and or with the city of San Angelo. In this building we have, in addition to cosaDC, we've also got Small Business Development Center, the Business Incubator, or now the Business Factory, which is also operated by cosaDC. Then we have satellite offices for our marketing arm, the Chamber. We have also our other economic development partners like Downtown San Angelo, Workforce Development, and then we will have a slot for the Downtown Master Developer if and when that comes to fruition. I think in any successful city, you find a vibrant downtown area, and being able to bring businesses into the downtown area to begin their process of doing business here is a chance for us to showcase our historic downtown area. We want to be a part of that. We want to ensure the continued growth of the downtown area. Downtown has seen a significant amount of growth and a significant amount of improvement over the last 10 years or so. And we'd like to see that continue, and we'd like to be a part of it as much as we can. So renovating a building in the downtown area on its own is a contribution to downtown, but having us located here close to downtown and being able to bring more exposure to the downtown area, I think is a big help.
Thanks for checking out San Angelo's Business Resource Center. We invite you to stop in, see the facility, and learn more about the services offered there. The BRC is located at 69 North Chadbourne Street and is open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays through Fridays.